only to realize afterwards that I somehow drew the number backwards.
I think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead at every move, now that's a check, yes.
Yo, what's up? Today, I'm talking to my ex-roommate, Telvin Tavernier, a self-taught tattoo artist.
Laugh as loud as you want right now.
Oh wait, who?
Who are you? What do you do?
My name is Telvin. People call me Tojo. I am a 27-year-old, light-skinned, Gemini, left-handed amateur decathlete slash bar manager slash creative mastermind.
So, what made you decide to buy a tattoo kit off of Amazon?
Well, first of all, don't spoil where I got it. Honestly, I was thinking about this the other day, and I can't remember what made me impulsively buy it. But it obviously had a combination to do with quarantine and going into lockdown for the first time back in March. Yeah, it must have just been like a period of seeing a lot of tattoos on Instagram and like a lot of my friends doing tattoos and just like the energy around wanting to get a tattoo, that I was just like, I'm gonna purchase a machine and learn to do it myself. Taught myself via YouTube and a lot of friend DMs, that's DMing a lot of my tattoo artist friends. And yeah, I mean, I'm obviously still learning so much, and I don't know really anything except how not to royally screw it up.
How many hours of practice did it take you before you went from fake skin to real skin?
Oh God. A lot less than I told myself I was gonna do. I think it was honestly my second or third session that I was just very curious what it would feel like and I put it to my skin and I gave myself this little equal sign that obviously didn't turn out very well.
Dude, I remember that night.
But
so good.
It was great at the moment. It just obviously didn't heal very well. But yeah, that was like probably my second session. So to answer your question, like 3 hours. And then I was just like, screw it, we're going on the skin.
Dude, but tattooing is no joke. Have you always been like an artistic kind of guy? Because you're clearly not athletic, so hopefully,
Yeah, no,
hopefully
not
you
at
got some
all.
artistic.
I like to think so. I like to draw things. I regrettably don't do it enough, I think, to like satisfy my creative urges. But that's been my New Year's resolution that started in March.
I think tattooing is something you'd want to pursue further than just a passive hobby.
Honestly, yes. I've given a couple people small tattoos, and that like bond, I guess, that you form is pretty sick.
Someone wants to get a tattoo by you, where do they find you?
Well, they'll find me here in my home. Yeah, reach out, I guess, on my Instagram at Telvin Anthony. I won't screw it up. Well, I'll try not to screw it up. True. I mean, we could get to that story after. Combination of be smart and be like humble. Don't just think that you can jump into it. It's a harder medium to master than just drawing on paper, I think. So yeah, be smart in researching everything, and then be humble in understanding that like you're not gonna be amazing right out the gate. Like it's a medium that you can like royally screw somebody up. You can't just erase it as you go. So
So how many tattoos have you done on yourself now?
I've done 12.
Dude, that's sick. That is actually sick that you are your own canvas.
Yeah,
That's pretty legit.
thanks, man.
My favorite part about this series is talking about the process. I just find it interesting and learning about people's flows and how they work through problems instead of just seeing the final result. You can always learn something from that, you know?
All right, for me, tattooing is really broken down into 5 steps. Number 1, glove up.
Okay, bro, are you gonna show us how to do a tattoo or what?
I hope so.
What's step number 1? Gloves up.
Gloved up.
Number 2, pick a design.
What you want to do is get the tattoo ready. So Got a couple fun little designs here that I drew up.
Number 3, throw that design on some stencil paper.
This is the stencil paper right here. Feed it through this side. Don't really mind. And you can carry on. So that's the finished product.
Step number 4, pick a spot.
Dude, you're running out of real estate. Where are you gonna go with this bad boy? You're really just deciding in the moment, right?
Yeah. Like I really am not too. Sorry guys, this is the hardest part.
Hey, take your time. It's the tattoo.
Yeah. I am indecisive. Oh yeah, right on the shin bone. That's what you want.
Also, this little mole hates a tattoo.
Step number 5, stab yourself with a needle a bunch of times.
Dragonhawk Atom, very beginner machine. It's a rotary pen. You can either get like a pen type machine like this, or one that has like the actual needles. It's called a coil machine. It's a little too intense for me.
So now you just
Go.
stab yourself.
Now you just kind of go.
Dude, that's a tattoo, bro. What happens? Dude, that is a self-made tattoo. DIY not, baby.
So I'm back at Telvin's because I straight up forgot to film this part the other day. So that's super sick.
All right, so this is your setup. This is what you got going on.
Yeah.
Give me a tour.
Okay, so this is the dining table. My kit, this is what I bought that had like my machine. So that's pretty much like what you start with. And then everything else I bought separately. This is the stencil printer. All your green soaps, inks, stencil stuff, Vaseline. This stuff is sick. Sanoderm. It's like a protective film. I think I put it on your leg after I did you. This was my little cooler bag tattoo station, portable tattoo station that I had for a while. I got an iPad off my mom. I bought it off my mom so you can use like Procreate, and I'm sure there's other apps to like design tattoos. This is just a Canon printer, and it's like got Bluetooth, so you can print your designs from iPad, Procreate, or your phone.
Oh, the main.
Technically a massage table, but it doubles as a tattoo bed. And so that was a good investment.
So what you're saying is you don't need a complicated setup when you first start out.
I mean, it sounds complicated, but no.
So yeah, that's how my homie Telvin, aka ex-roommate, became a self-taught tattoo artist. The reason I want to make this episode because it's the definition of fuck it, let's do it. I'll be my own canvas. You have an idea and you just execute on it. If you know or are anyone that wants to be featured on an episode like this, comment below. That's all I got.
I didn't tell you the story about the tattoo I gave Nate and Mac and the boys?
No.
Oh geez. Long story short, like I just came home from work one day, like really late, like 1 a.m. and my roommates and some of my friends were under the influence of alcohol. They got super excited about the idea of me giving them a tattoo, like a team tattoo, because they were roommates in university. And I was hesitant because it was 1 a.m. And by like 2 o'clock, I was fully set up and there was one of them on my bed. Yeah, I ended up giving 4 of the bros a tattoo. So freehand, very small, a number. And I did a great job, only to realize afterwards that I somehow drew the number backwards.
What?
I was embarrassed, but luckily they were all intoxicated. And so they just got fired up about all getting a backwards number tattooed on their thigh. So I tattooed a backwards number on 4 of my friends' tattoos at 3 a.m. So it's a pretty legendary story. So if that's not good marketing, I don't know what is.
Oh, so you're fully about to do a second tattoo now.
Let's get a taste. Woo-hoo. Fly like a bird, I can fly away. Damn, we're gonna get copyrighted for that.